What's going down? Happy Saturday, good people. Happy Saturday. And for those of y'all listening on the podcast, record the show on Saturday, drop the pod on Monday. Happy Monday to you. But y'all know what we do every single Saturday. Thanks to our good people over at Destination Devy Patreon, patreon.com/allgas. We take a look at trades that have gone down over the past week in Dynasty to give everybody an idea of some players they should be trying to acquire or maybe even trade away, give you ideas of some packages that you can conjure up in your leagues to go acquire some of these talented players for our fantasy teams. Now, a little bit of an announcement. I love the interaction that I get from the squad members, and I love the interaction from the comments on every one of these trade shows. Thank you. Keep them coming. We're going to go ahead and switch these live. So starting not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that, I'll be in Hawaii next Saturday, a much-needed vacation. But the following Saturday, we will do these live every Saturday morning. So y'all can comment, tell me where I'm wrong, tell me I'm batshit crazy. Everybody thought I was crazy for wanting DJ Moore over those the 2022 and 2023 first round pick last week. Let's see how we do this week. But let's jump right into it. So the first trade, I've just got this titled. If you got kids in the room, muffle the ears, close the radio. But it's fuck them picks. It's a fuck them picks type of trade because when you get an offer like this, I don't give a damn. You smash the side of the players that were acquired. So, in this deal, we have DJ Moore, AJ Brown, and Tua Tagovailoa being acquired for Malcolm Brown of the Ravens, Marquise Brown of the Ravens, doesn't matter. Dawson Knox of the Buffalo Bills, don't really care. But not one, not two, but three 2023 first-round picks, a 2024 first-round pick, and a 2024 second-round pick. In my opinion, and I know last week y'all thought I was crazy for taking DJ Moore over 2 first. I wonder how y'all feel about this one. You get 2 young stud wide receivers, DJ Moore and AJ Brown. And let me speak to the DJ Moore situation. I understand that he has not had the touchdowns that we wanted him to see. He hasn't gone for over 15 yards like we've wanted him to see, and he's dealing with Sam Darnold. This is an extremely young, ultra-talented wide receiver. And what you're hoping for from any one of these draft picks is that that player can become half of what DJ Moore or an AJ Brown can be. We know that those 2 young players are top wide receivers in the NFL. I'm not saying the top. I'm not saying top 5, but top talents at the wide receiver position, in particular DJ Moore. So if you're telling me, and we're projecting these first-round picks to be pick 6 and below, 6 and higher, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I love the 2023 class. To get 3 first-round picks in 2023 is insane. And if you are a team that wants to do the productive struggle, if you want to rebuild, it's a hell of a package for you. You're getting 4 first, a second, even though one of those firsts and seconds is in 2024. And outside of Travion Henderson, we really don't know what that class is going to entail. That's a hell of a package to get. Those 2023 first-round picks are going to be gold. But to get DJ Moore, AJ Brown, and Tua, if we're talking super flex, I'm smashing the player side of this. I want fantasy points. The name of the game is to score more fantasy points than your opponent. And getting these 3 assets for unknowns, albeit fantastic return, I want the DJ Moore, AJ Brown, and Tua side of this deal. Now, single quarterback, right? Single quarterback leagues, Tua doesn't really matter. So it's 4 first-round picks for DJ Moore and AJ Brown, plus Dawson Knox and Marquise Brown, just depth pieces, and we'll see what Hollywood can do this season. Single quarterback, it's a little more interesting. I probably like the pick side of that deal. But in a super flex league, give me Tua, give me AJ Brown, and give me DJ Moore. Give me your feedback in the comments below. I know starting off the show with a banger like this, people are going to have something to say. So let's check out the next deal featuring one, Jonathan Taylor. So we've got JT and Jalen Hurts. Jonathan Taylor and Jalen Hurts being acquired for Josh Allen, Dwayne Haskins, and Zach Moss. These are good deals, man. Like the side that got Josh Allen. You made that deal for Josh Allen. You made that deal because you don't believe in Jalen Hurts long term, and you want the dynasty quarterback too. Plus his running back, Zach Moss. I kind of like that little pairing, right? You get Allen and Moss. Moss probably looking at more of an opportunity this season in Buffalo. I don't know who's going to start, whether it's Singletary or Moss. Doesn't really matter. I think they're both going to see time on the field, and Zach Moss potentially even more time than Devin Singletary. Haskins, yeah, back up in Pittsburgh. We'll see, right? But Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Hurts. Me personally, I think Jalen Hurts is going to be the answer. I believe that the work ethic, the offensive line situations that fit, like there was almost, when you look at the Eagles' situation last year, there probably wasn't a worse situation for a quarterback or skill position players to thrive. First and foremost, their leading wide receiver, Travis Fulgham, was he undrafted, 6th, 7th round pick. Greg Ward, a converted collegiate quarterback. Dallas Goedert in and out of the lineup. Miles Sanders in and out of the lineup. And then you throw Jalen Hurts in there for the last 4 games with no practice time, COVID season, no training camp. I think the sky's the limit for this young, talented quarterback. And then we know Jonathan Taylor is one of the top running backs in Dynasty. But you make this move because you don't believe in Jalen Hurts. So the question is, Superflex, would you prefer Josh Allen or Jonathan Taylor? It's a no-brainer, Josh Allen, and you get Zach Moss in that deal. Single quarterback league, JT Jalen Hurts would be the side that I want. You get the rushing upside of Jalen Hurts. Single quarterback leagues, I want dual threat quarterbacks. I want to be able to double up on those points. I want the points from the throwing and, the ability to score you some rushing touchdowns. So single quarterback leagues. But shit, when you look at Josh Allen, he's a damn running back too. He's going to vulture 6 to 7 touchdowns a season at goal line work. Best player in the deal is Josh Allen, so I always lean to that side. Super flex. I think this is a tough one, but in super flex, I believe that I would want long term. I have more confidence in Josh Allen and his situation than Jalen Hurts, but man, Hurts and JT is a hell of a package. This is a good deal. I like both sides of it. Y'all tell me what side you prefer more. Super flex, a little more difficult. Single quarterback, I think I would take JT and Jalen Hurts to this side of the deal. And again, that Philadelphia situation changes dramatically this year. Offensive line back healthy. Wide receiver core, you upgrade with Devontae Smith. It can't get much worse than it was last year for Philadelphia. The highest offensive line combination in the NFL. I mean, the quarterbacks just had no time to succeed. So hopefully we see good things from Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz now that he moved on to Indianapolis. All right, next trade. We have Tyler Boyd, Michael Carter, a 2022 third-round pick, 2 2022 third-round picks being acquired for Jerry Jeudy and Des Fitzpatrick. Best player in this deal is Jerry Jeudy. Film sessions, I've talked about it repeatedly. Stephon Diggs 2.0. They will get an upgrade at the quarterback position at some point in time, and I think when that happens, Jerry Jeudy is the 1A in Denver. He's an absolute monster. Big things coming for Jerry Jeudy in the future. Second best player acquired in this deal, Tyler Boyd. Then you go Michael Carter. Then the picks and Des Fitzpatrick. For me, this is called get the best player, fade the noise. The noise is the 2 2022 third-round picks. Jerry Jeudy's the best player in this deal. You get Des Fitzpatrick, who's a throw-in. Now that Julio Jones is there, he's going to have to battle for, number 3, number 4 wide receiver duties. But maybe he can learn behind Julio Jones. Maybe this is good for Des Fitzpatrick long-term. Give me Jerry Jeudy. When I saw this deal, there's no debate. There's no question. I want the Jerry Jeudy side of this trade. All right, here's an interesting one. I'm not good. This dude makes deals every week, and they're always savvy, and I like what he does. I think I'm in one league with him. I need to get in more with this guy because I like how he operates. So right here we've got the running back who is faded into oblivion, James Robinson, with the drafting of Travis Etienne. James Robinson being acquired for Denzel Mims and a 2021 second-round pick, in particular, more specifically, the 210 in 2021. I want James Robinson. I know a lot of people think he's dead. No good. Travis Etienne comes in. He's going to get all the work. Carlos Hyde's going to get all the work. James Robinson not going to do anything. I don't believe it. Until I see it, I don't believe it. There are very few running backs in the NFL that are true bell cows in the traditional sense of the word, that they get every damn carry. Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook. I mean, they're just very few. Saquon Barkley, very few of those dudes. Like, they're going to use a running back rotation. Travis Etienne isn't that dude. He's not an every down carry the ball 25 times a game type running back. He's explosive. He's dynamic. You want to get him the ball in space. He's got home run hitting ability. James Robinson, they are literally like a perfect pairing. You know, you've got this hammer in Robinson that can catch the ball, that showed that he could command a 3-down workload, but you pair him with a more explosive Travis Etienne. I actually think this is a really good 1-2 punch. And even if James Robinson's not long for the wear in Jacksonville, because he was a UDFA, he's only on a 3-year deal. So he's got 2 years left on his deal. Do they tag him? Do they let him walk? Do they trade him? I think this is the perfect time to go buy a James Robinson, and that's what I'm Not Good did. He got James Robinson for Denzel Mims, who's going to be lapped by Elijah Moore, and Corey Davis, they brought him in. I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. All reports out of Jets camp is it's Elijah Moore killing the game. And then the 210, and we can look at various ADPs to see what pick will be at the 210. But I like this pickup of James Robinson because I do not believe he fades into oblivion. Good job, good trade right here. I'm Not Good. All right, let's look at D. Watson. Deshaun Watson. We all need to see some Deshaun Watson deals. Drinking coffee. And Deshaun Watson was, I'm Not Good, got Josh Allen for Deshaun Watson, a 2022 first-round pick. Well done. Where's my sound effects board at? Let me give him a round of applause right here, if I can find it. You know, this is it's a good deal, man. I want Josh Allen. I want Josh Allen. Here we go. Let's applaud this thing. Good job. If you can acquire Josh Allen for a 2022 first and the uncertainty of Deshaun Watson, even though I am a big proponent of trading for Deshaun Watson right now, I don't believe his value will get any lower unless he's suspended for a full season. He's 25 years old going into year 5. Even if he's out for the entire 2021 season, he's 20? He's going into year 6. He's young. He's fresh. He's going to be on a new team. I want Deshaun Watson. Right now and later, Josh Allen, QB2 in Dynasty. It's crazy his ascension and rise, but he's massive. He can run. He's got a cannon of an arm. He's paired with Stephon Diggs and an offense building around him. Very good wide receiver core with Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley. I don't give a shit about the 2022 first right now. Give me Josh Allen. If I can make that deal right now, give me Allen for Watson in the first. No brainer. Great trade. I'm Not Good. All right. Here we go. This bunch of rookies. So, in this deal, Denzel Mims, Elijah Mitchell, Trey Sermon, and a 2023 third were shipped away for a 2022 first and a 2022 second. So Mims, Mitchell, Sermon, and a 2023 third for a first rounder and a second rounder in 2022. The San Francisco 49ers backfield, Denzel Mims versus a first and a second. I know there's a lot of Trey Sermon truthers out there. I've been very bullish on Elijah Mitchell, and I've also called Denzel Mims a sleeper candidate up until Elijah Moore news started popping up. But in this deal, I think I'm going to go with the first and second. This boils down to the San Francisco backfield. Or do you have that conviction that one of these two players is going to emerge to be a top 15 running back? I don't believe so. Even if Sermon's the full-time starter for the entire season, I still don't think he's a top 15 running back. They rotate and use so many backs in Kyle Shanahan's offense. And then, is it Sermon? Is it Mitchell? Mims? I don't know. So in this deal, give me the first-round pick in 2022 combined with the second-round pick in 2022 for Mims, Mitchell, Sermon, and a 2023 third. All right, this next trade, we have not talked. I don't think we've seen one deal with this player across this trade show since we started doing this, man. But Seattle Seahawks running back, I'm Not Good again. Here he pops up again. This dude's all over the place. Chris Carson. He got Chris Carson, oh my gosh, for Amon-Ra St. Brown and a 2023 third-round pick. I mean, Carson? Single quarterback, super flex, half-point PPR, standard, charity league, free league, high-stakes league. Chris fucking Carson. You know, he's one of the more underappreciated running backs in the NFL. I believe he signed a 2-year deal with Seattle, and probably after those 2 years, you don't want him anymore. But you know what? For 2 seasons, you're getting 1,100 plus rushing yards from Chris Carson. He's going to get some receiving yards. He's going to get goal line work rushing the ball. He's going to be a top 15 running back, at least at minimum, at worst, a top 20 running back for the next 2 years. I want that production. I want that guy on my Dynasty team. And if I am concerned about his longevity, long term, because I think after 2-3 years, that may be it for Chris Carson. Middle of the season, I'll trade him to a contender. Middle of the season, I'll trade him to a contender for a 2023 first-round pick and a young youthful piece that may not be producing right now, whether that be this is tight end premium. I get a 2023 first and Pat Freiermuth. I get a 2022 first, a 2023 first for Chris Carson from a team that thinks that they're going to win the title because he's a piece that can help a team go for the title this season. You add that to whatever backfield you have. If you started Saquon Barkley and you got a Cam Akers in round 2, and you could trade for Chris Carson, that solidifies your running back core for the playoff push. And we know that Seattle wants to run the damn ball. Rashad Penny ain't it. I don't even know who else they have behind him. DJ Dallas. Did they bring in Carrion? I literally have no clue what that depth chart looks like, but I know Chris Carson's the guy. So to kid him for a 4th-round pick, even though I like Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's a 4th-rounder in Detroit. We have no clue what that offense is going to do. And a 2023 third, I don't give a shit about that right now in 2021. Smash job. I'm not good. Brilliant. Love it. Now let's look at the GOAT. The GOAT was acquired. The GOAT was moved. And this one is good. So Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Aiyuk were acquired. Love that already. Best player in the deal, CMC. For DK Metcalf, a 1st-round pick in 2022, a 2nd-round pick in 2022, a 2023 first, and a 2023 second. So 2 firsts in 2022 and 2023 and 2 seconds, 2022 and 2023 plus DK Metcalf. Best player in the deal, CMC. 2nd best player, DK Metcalf. 3rd best piece acquired, Brandon Aiyuk. You combine that with 2 firsts and 2 seconds. DK, 2 firsts, 2 seconds. Christian McCaffrey or Brandon Aiyuk. Should be the Christian McCaffrey side, right? It should be. You downgrade receiver, I think, by a nice little bit. I like Aiyuk, but I don't think he's DK Metcalf. You get the best running back in fantasy football, Christian McCaffrey. You give up 2 firsts and 2 seconds. If we're projecting mid-first, mid-seconds, you're looking at Isaiah Spiller in 2022. You're looking at, I don't think Jahmyr Gibbs might be there, but maybe a Jahmyr Gibbs, maybe a Kayshon Boutte, maybe a Zach Evans in 2023. But I want Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Aiyuk. I think maybe this feels like a steep price to pay, but I don't think so, man. 2022, if I miss out on Isaiah Spiller, he's not going to be Christian McCaffrey. I like Spiller. He's not CMC. If I miss out on Jahmyr Gibbs, that stinks, but he's not Christian McCaffrey. And then you downgrade a little bit from Metcalf to Aiyuk. I want Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Aiyuk. And this is a deal that I think this is a savvy deal. The manager acquiring CMC and Brandon Aiyuk, probably going for it. So I love it. Go for the title. And that's some long-term stability as well. You still got a young receiver. CMC, it's crazy. I believe he just had a birthday or it's coming up, but he's still 24, 25 years old. How? I don't know. But CMC's got that type of game that even after his days of carrying the ball 22 times a game are over, he's still going to be dynamic in the receiving game. As long as Christian McCaffrey wants to play football, he's going to be fantasy, like a problem in fantasy. So, a lot of draft capital moved. Good player that was sent away, but Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Aiyuk, that's the side of the deal that I want. All right, let's take a look at this one. We've got another Deshaun Watson deal. So Michael Thomas and Deshaun Watson were acquired for Russell Wilson. All right, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, you get the immediate production of Wilson. Dynasty, you want Watson even if he misses this full season. Then you add Michael Thomas to the side of the trade. Single quarterback leagues, just take out Watson, right? So in single quarterback, let's just take Deshaun Watson out because he may not play this year. Michael Thomas or Russell Wilson. I want MT in single quarterback. Superflex, I want Russell Wilson. Superflex Dynasty, if I can acquire Deshaun Watson and get Michael Thomas in return as well for Russell Wilson, That's a deal. I want Watson. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I don't believe he's going to be suspended for the entire season. I don't believe he's going to be on the Houston Texans. I don't care where he lands. It's going to be better than Houston with no Will Fuller, with no DeAndre Hopkins, with aging, old, decrepit running backs. I want Watson, man. And this is a pivot that I'm willing to make. And if I make this in Superflex, getting back an older wide receiver like Michael Thomas, I'm going to assume that you have another quarterback that's probably not on that level, but that can get you by, right? You've got what's a quarter? You've got a Baker Mayfield. You've got a Ryan Tannehill. You have a Matthew Stafford. You have a downgraded quarterback that you can put in that's not going to give you a gooser, and then you add Michael Thomas to your team. This is a really good trade of future and right now. Deshaun Watson, future. Michael Thomas, right now. Russell Wilson, right now. So Superflex, give me Deshaun Watson and Michael Thomas. Hell, single quarterback, give me Deshaun Watson and Michael Thomas. This is a good deal for Dad Runner 7. I really, really like this trade. All right, last one we're going to take a look at. Another trade involving one Josh. Who's this? Not Josh Allen. We got Dak Prescott. So this deal, we have one team. Mahomes is Brady's cuckold time to prep the bull again. Young boy. Okay, that's a hell of a team name. But we've got Cam Akers, Chase Edmonds, and Devontae Adams on the move for Dak Prescott, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, DJ Moore, and a 2022 second-round pick. So, running backs, Akers, Edmonds, Adams for Dak, Clyde, DJ Moore, and a 2022 second. Single quarterback leagues, best running back, best player in this deal, single quarterback PPR leagues is Devontae Adams with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what Devontae Adams is without Aaron Rodgers. Have no damn clue. None of us know. Second best player, Dak, Cam Akers, second best player in single quarterback. Dak probably third. Clyde for DJ. This is a good deal. This is a good deal, and if it's single quarterback, I think I'd want the Akers, Devontae Adams, Chase Edmonds side, right? I want Akers, Edmonds, Adams, single quarterback league. Starting running back, elite wide receiver. Dynasty, you got a young Akers. Edmonds is young. Even if he's not the feature guy, we know that he can command a significant role in any offense that he's in. I like Edmonds for now and long-term personally. But I also love Dak and Clyde and DJ Moore. And then the 2022 second, whatever. Superflex. Best player in this deal is Dak Prescott. Nobody's drafting Devontae Adams in the Superflex startup before Dak. Dak is my QB3 in Dynasty. He's back healthy. Probably one of the best offenses in the NFL. It's Dak. Then it's Devontae, Cam. But the quarterback value, right? To get Dak, I'm still a big Clyde Edwards-Helaire fan. I know he has soured so many people because he wasn't CMC year one. The dude is still talented, and he's the guy this year. No Damian Williams. They just got Daryl there and Daryl and Darwin. I think Clyde is still a freaking monster. So to get Dak, Clyde, DJ Moore, and a pick for Akers, Edmonds, and Adams and Superflex, that for me is like you're getting a quarterback for two running backs, one that seems to be locked in Akers, one that's still kind of iffy in Chase Edmonds, and then you get an elite wide receiver with Aaron Rodgers. That's the thing with Devontae Adams right now. So let's just talk about Adams. Let's talk about Tay Adams. This trade, single quarterback, give me Akers, Adams, Edmonds. Superflex, give me Dak, Clyde, DJ Moore in the pick. But let's just talk about Devontae Adams and what we should be doing with Adams in our Dynasty leagues. Buy the rumor, sell the news. So the rumor is Aaron Rodgers wants out. He's not going to show up. Therefore, the fear around Devontae Adams and what he could be is probably like heightened right now. Right now is the time to either try to trade for Devontae Adams. Like, you need to trade for him. I think this is your window to get him. Once the news hits, right? If Aaron Rodgers is back, your window to get Adams is over. Like, that's a wrap. if he's gone, if Aaron Rodgers is gone, I mean, that's the risk you got to take. Nothing is 100%. You're probably left holding that Adams piece, which may not be bad, man. Like, no matter if it's Jordan Love, I can promise you one thing. If Jordan Love is taking over, he ain't finna go progressing 1, 2, 3, 4 reads. He's looking for number 17, and he's chunking that shit up to him. Are they going to be on target, efficient passes like Aaron Rodgers? Probably not, but he's probably still going to get the targets. We've seen players in the past thrive. Remember when the Texans, when Watson was hurt and they had to bring in Tom Savage and everyone was freaked out over over DeAndre Hopkins, and he ate like crazy? Like, that's what happens when you get these young quarterbacks in with these elite wide receivers. So Adams, his ceiling is definitely kind of like with no Aaron Rodgers. But I think this is your window to acquire Davante Adams right now in Dynasty because of the uncertainty around the situation at quarterback. But Dak, Clyde, DJ Moore, that's a great. I actually have those players in my home Dynasty league. That's a great package, and I know a lot of y'all are soured by DJ Moore's production last season and the past couple of seasons, but still very high on one DJ Moore. So I think this is one of those good deals for both sides. And if you gave up Dak in a Superflex, I hope you are like loaded at quarterback. I mean, Herbert, Kyler, Burrow, Trey Lance in the rookie draft, because I'm not shipping away Dak for Edmonds, Adams, and Akers in a Superflex league. That's just something that I'm not going to do. So there it is. Those were the trades that have went down. I know a lot of y'all have asked, can you just post the other ones? I got some stuff planned. Don't worry. We're going to extend these shows out starting in 2 weeks. These are going to be live on YouTube, so stay tuned. I hope y'all come join me, tap in. And I talked about this last week, but Bigfoot Brothers Crazy Socks. They sent me some good stuff, and I can confirm that these are multi-purpose. You can wear them to work, and you can wear them to the gym. I wore the chicken wing and celery and ranch socks to the gym, and people were looking at me like, who the hell is this guy with chicken wings, wings on his damn socks? But some other dope ones right here. We got some burgers and fries that I think I'm going to throw on today. And then this one right here is just so perfect. Half the day, I wonder if it's too late for coffee. The other day, I wonder if it's too early for alcohol. Love these socks. Make sure y'all go over to Bigfoot Brothers CrazySocks.com. Check out their gear. Rock with them. Rock with our boy Sleeper Wire party in Canton, Ohio for the Fantasy Expo later this summer. And yeah, man, stay tapped in. I appreciate y'all checking out the show. Subscribe. Make sure you check out my new show, In the Lab, on FTN. So go over to FTN Network and check out your boy GQ over there. And as always, man, y'all enjoy your Saturday. We'll be back with more content, film breakdowns, DeAndre Swift, Antonio Gibson on the way. Going to do a cornerstone update, done some changes in my rankings. If you want to see those, patreon.com/allgas. But y'all know what, man. I'm out of this thing. Peace.